All right, hi third graders. This is going to be your shout outs and read aloud video for today. And then I'm also at the end going to go over our spring break challenge for you. So wait until the end to hear that. And then I will also do Zern shout outs and Amplify shout outs at the end. Some of you have logged into that. All right, for Epic today we have Kelly, who was on for 58 minutes. Melanie, she was on for over an hour. Miguel was on for just a second. Mason was on for a bit today. And that is it for those epic shout outs. Okay. For our video yesterday, I thought your predictions were funny. Most of you thought he was going to eat her. Someone said someone else, which is funny. And then we were tied on our read aloud book, so I'm going to go ahead and do Come With Me. All right. We might have read this book before, but I do think it's a good one. It's called Come With Me by Holly McGee. All over the world, the news told and retold of anger and hatred and people against people, and the little girl was frightened by everything she heard and saw and felt. She asked her papa if there was something she could do to make the world a better place. Her papa said, "Come with me." Hand in hand, they walked out the door to the subway. Waiting there on the platform, her papa tipped his hat to those he met. So the little girl did too. They rode the train through the tunnels underground. That's them right there. The girl and her papa were brave and kind, and that day they won a tiny battle over fear for themselves and fear for the people of the world. The news kept telling of anger and hatred, and the little girl asked her mama what she could do to make the world a better place. Her mama said, "Come with me." They went to their grocery to buy some things for dinner. Because one person doesn't represent a family or race or the people of a land. I like the pictures in this story. Her mama cooked, and the girls set the table piece by piece, as she'd always done. Plate in the middle, knife and spoon to the right, fork on the left, and napkin by its side, water glass. The little girl sat with her mama and her papa, and they ate together. Her dog nuzzled her under the table. She scratched his head. "I want to do something on my own," she said. "Can I walk the dog?" Her parents looked at each other, and they looked at their child. They let her go and sent a message to the world. They would not live in fear. And when the little girl opened the door, the boy across the hall opened his door too. "Where are you going?" he asked. The little girl said, "Come with me, because two people together are stronger than one." The girl, the boy, and the dog were happy to be out. One step at a time, they understood what they could do to make the world a better place. They could go on. brave, gentle, strong, and kind to one another and all living things. As tiny as it was, their part mattered to the world. Your part matters too. Come with me. All right, that's the end of our story. So now I'm going to go through our Zern shout outs. We have just 3 today. We have Melanie, who went up 5 lessons. Great job, Melanie. Zayden went up 2 lessons. And Angelica went up 9 whole lessons. Way to go, Angelica. All right, so now I'm going to show you Amplify. If you guys have not gotten in, this is that box at the bottom of your login sheet that we added. This one. This is going to be a part of our spring challenge to do some Amplify work. But I thought I would show you. So if you log in, okay, that's my stuff. This is what a student one looks like when you get in. At least with this one that I was playing with, it had a whole piece about guessing what was in a backpack before you got to the actual stuff. So know that that starts with it. And then what you do when you're in is you click on your little icon and you get to pick from these 4 things. I'm going to turn that volume down. Okay, you get to pick from the Story Lab, the Ink Blot, the Debatable, or the Vocabulist. So these are different things you can work on. Now this is really cool because I can see exactly where you're at in this and I can see how much time you've spent in it. So we do have 3 friends who have been working on it this week. Alexia, she's been working on it for 1 hour and 22 minutes this week. Miguel has been doing it for 1 hour and 43 minutes. And Alex is our top one right now. She has been doing it for 2 hours and 55 minutes. So shout out to her. Okay, so our spring break challenge. Okay, I have a challenge for you 3rd graders. Starting today, I have track of all of your Zern lessons. So I am going to say the person who does the most Zern lessons between now and next week all the way through Saturday, so you'll have today to next Saturday. Person who does the most Zern lessons gets to pick from these 3 prizes: the Dogman book, the newest one, Connect 4, or a coloring book. And the same thing with Amplify. The person who does Amplify for the most hours next week will win. So everybody starts fresh. Doesn't matter where you're at right now or how much time you've done. It's for the next week. Whoever does the most time on Amplify and whoever does the most time on Zern, or the most lessons, will get to pick. So at the end of next week, I will let you guys know who the winner is, and I will be calling that person and asking them which prize they would like. Okay? Have a great spring break. You don't have any packet work to do unless you haven't finished, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.